Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do. Before we get started, go ahead and do your boy a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Like to appreciate y'all for watching. But hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, because y'all know what we doing. We marching our way to 20K and trying to get this thing popping. And it don't happen without you hitting the like and hitting the subscribe button. It is 55% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed to my channel, which is kind of weird, but I understand it. You don't want to be subscribed to all of those YouTube channels, but mine is just one extra. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and we're going to start out with these doggone CFP playoff games. It ain't what they thought it was going to be. It ain't who they thought it was going to be. But we going to talk about it. Y'all ready to do it? Let's. We going to talk about these damn games this weekend. We really ain't going to talk about the two. Arizona State and Texas. Oregon and Ohio State. We're going to start off with how Arizona State got screwed out of that game. Completely screwed. One call is that game. That game is done, over with. Minutes of change left. Arizona is able to march and is able to hold the ball at least running with Scatterboo and their other back to run the clock out and hopefully get a field goal or a touchdown. I don't know. The field goal kicking was kind of iffy in that game. I'm talking about on both sides. On both sides. Everybody missing field goals. The doggone Texas field goal. The boy named Burt. Burt, you can't miss the field goal to win the game. You can't doink it off the upright. That's a John Madden reference. Doink. If you youngsters don't know. But a clear helmet to helmet contact. And there is no targeting call. It is reviewed while this young man is laying on the field. Knock the hell out. No targeting call. I guess they said they don't want to be involved in the outcome of the game. But the only reason we have replay in college football is because of targeting. It's for this specific type of hit. That is why we have replay in college football. It's for targeting. It is the originator of instant replay. Everybody in the arena, on the TV, everybody watching that game knows that was targeting. That targeting call would have given Arizona State the ball. First down with a chance to win the game. We can't have it like that. We need Texas in the playoff. The game was over with. Scatterboo. Scatterboo. 30 carries for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. This man is throwing up in the fourth quarter because he ain't been playing in the fourth quarter all season. Because Arizona State been whooping ass and Cam been able to sit down in the fourth quarter. Quinn Ewers played like okay. He wasn't great. He wasn't spectacular. That last drive made it seem like as if the rest of the game he was playing okay. He was 2 for 30 for 322 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. That pick, I don't know what he was looking at, but he didn't see what I saw. I don't think he saw what nobody saw. But you can't throw that ball and just lay it up in the air like that. That ball should have came. If you were gonna make that pass, it should have been on the road. That's what they call in football a hospital ball. That's a pass that'll get you laid out. Like that helmet to helmet contact that they didn't call. They had a man laid out literally on the field. But we got to have an SEC team still in the playoff. Texas, if they don't get it together, Ohio State is going to boat race their ass in Dallas. Just that simple. Because if anybody watched that fraud of a team of the Oregon Ducks play Ohio State last night, yeah. Now we have to ask the question, as the question was asked of Indiana, did the CFP get it right by putting undefeated Oregon in first place and in the college football playoffs? Undefeated don't matter. Remember, last year Florida State was undefeated. They were left out. Why? Because we want to have a competitive game. Your number one team in the country, 13-0, undefeated in regular season play, Big Ten champions, got their ass shellacked on national TV because they are frauds. I said it. Who did Oregon play all of last season besides Ohio State in the regular season? Because if you put Oregon's schedule right beside Indiana, they damn near look the same. But you wanted to kick Indiana out of the football playoff. They didn't deserve to be there, remember? Neither did Oregon, because they didn't play no freaking body either. And it showed. Got their ass whooped, just like I said they would. Just like I've been telling you since the college football playoff was picked, Oregon is trash. They hadn't played nobody. Dylan Gabriel is average at best. Oregon played the bottom of the Big Ten. Only game they had on their schedule was Ohio State. They barely won that game. Barely beat Boise State. Almost got beat by Idaho. Wyoming. While Indiana was boat racing people, and y'all were talking about Indiana didn't deserve to be there. Yeah, they went in the first round and they lost. So what? Oregon waited an extra round and got their ass kicked just the same. So what's the difference? Everybody gonna say, well, Oregon had a tougher road. No, they didn't. Oregon played one game, just like Indiana. They didn't have no tougher road in the playoff. Ohio State wasn't good. So they got picked where they got put at. That's where they were supposed to be. But you wanted Oregon to have an easy road in the playoff. They didn't deserve an easy road. The playoff laid out how they laid out. The way the teams finished. The way they were ranked. And that's how it's finished. And just like I've been saying all season, Oregon was all flash, no substance. Got their ass ran out of the stadium, didn't belong nowhere near Ohio State. They wasn't the true number one team in the country. They was just undefeated. But why did you not leave them out? The same way you left Florida State out. You left Florida State out last year because they lost their quarterback, and you swore up and down the game wasn't going to be competitive. You didn't know that. You had no way of knowing who's going to play how because they lost their starting quarterback. Oregon didn't lose their starting quarterback or their starting running back or they starting wide receiver, and they got their ass kicked. And they had the same record that Florida State had last year. No, I'm not a Florida State fan, but I'm telling you, people need to be held accountable for that shit they did last season, because Florida State deserved to play that game because they played all season. Them kids went undefeated, and they were supposed to, they earned the right to be in the playoffs, no matter if they got boat raced or not. Nobody practices all that time, plays all those games, just for some idiot in an office building to tell me I don't deserve to play because my starting quarterback is not playing. So what? Next man up. But they earned the spot. So just like Florida State didn't deserve to be, wasn't supposed to be there, neither was Oregon, because they was trash. And everybody, ESPN ain't never brought it up all season. And I've been saying the same shit. Oregon ain't played nobody all season long. They shouldn't have been there. They didn't deserve to be there. Dylan Gabriel didn't deserve to be on the Heisman damn ceremony just because he was undefeated. He wasn't one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. No. All that bullshit because y'all want to please some other people. Call the football like it's football. Put the teams where they supposed to be. If they go undefeated, I don't give a damn if the whole offensive line get hurt. If they undefeated, they deserve to be there no matter what player is missing. They earn that right. The teams earn that right. Now tell me what's the difference between Florida State last year and Oregon last night? Except for Oregon had their starting quarterback. What was the difference? None. So don't give me that bullshit. It wouldn't have been a competitive game because their starting quarterback was out. Oregon's starting quarterback was there. Their wide receiver was there. Their running backs were there. And they still got beat like a drum. Because they didn't play nobody. They didn't deserve to be there. They shouldn't have been there. Let you tell it. They were 13-0. So freaking what? Strength of schedule, remember? If it was strength of schedule, guess who wouldn't have been in the playoff? Oregon. Garbage. All them fire-ass uniforms and got boat race on national TV in prime time. So don't give me that crap about undefeated team. If you lose your quarterback or one of your most important players, you don't deserve to be in the playoff. Bullshit. That was your proof last night. That was your get back for doing Florida State like you did them last night. Now, no matter what, quarterback go out, running back go out. If my team win the games they needed to win to be in the position they should have been in, you can't leave them out, no matter who misses. Bottom line. And Stone Cold ain't said shit. That was me. CFP got it. Did they get it wrong? No, they didn't get it wrong. Oregon should have been there. They was undefeated. But Florida State should have went last year too. Indiana deserved to be there. They were supposed to be there. They won the games they were supposed to win. Alabama, Ole Miss, South Carolina, they lost. BYU was 10-2. They should have been there. And y'all fighting for BYU was the only team to beat SMU in the regular season. But SMU was still ranked in front of BYU. Forever. Y'all just disrespected the Big 12. Scottaboo showed, the Arizona State showed y'all last night. Big 12 more than what y'all want. Y'all so busy trying to prop up the SEC and the Big 10. The Big 10 ain't deep. As of right now, they got Oregon, Ohio State, and Penn State. 3 mainstays. That's always there. SEC got Alabama, Georgia, LSU from time to time. Florida been a ghost for 10 years. It's just been them 3. But you keep saying the conference is deep. No, it's not. It's top heavy. All the conferences are top heavy. Line them up, play football, man. Stop bullshitting. Let these teams play. Quit trying to judge people by what conference they're in. If they win the games they supposed to win when they play on their schedule. SEC want a trip. How about it just mean more? Yeah, I'm an SEC dude, so you can't tell me. I understand that. SEC been winning championships for years. For the last 20 years, SEC been holding it down. True that. But you can only play for the year that you're playing in. All that other stuff back there don't matter. Right now, this year, this season, that's what matters. What your conference did in the past don't count during this season. How many national titles you done won, it don't matter in this season. If you don't win the games you're supposed to win. Quit trying to judge these people by the conference they play in. Line them up. Play football. Blowout or not. We've been getting blowouts every year in the playoffs. From 2014 on, it's been a blowout. Every year. 4 teams, 2 teams, blowout. What's your point? 2012, Arizona, Alabama blew Notre Dame out the water. And it's been a blowout every year since. And since the CFP started, it's been a blowout in the semifinals. Because it wasn't but 2 semifinals, finals. But it's been a blowout every year. So what are we talking about? Of course, y'all going to expand it, try to make it more competitive. It ain't going to lead to nothing but more blowouts. You quit trying to squeeze them SEC teams and them Big Ten teams in there. Let the chips fall where they may. SEC didn't have it this year. Looked like the Big Ten got it. But Texas should have lost. Shouldn't have won that game. And Oregon shouldn't be there. But I done said my piece. I'm going to let y'all beat it up in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video. Hit the subscribe button. Do what you do. You know what it is, man. I'm going to get out of here. Peace.